King Solomon in his quest to shape the fate of the Kingdom of Sardinia is only beginning. The ongoing War of the Papal States has been a formidable challenge, but with King Solomon's determination and a series of groundbreaking military reforms, the army of the kingdom has risen to new heights. Soon, victory will be within reach. The great monarch of House Torres has an ambitious plan. Once this war is swiftly dealt with, his eyes are set on Asia. The goal? To establish a thriving colony managed by a company that will harness the wealth of the East for the kingdom's prosperity. However, the path is not without its obstacles. Danger and opportunity stand in the way, testing the mettle of our great king and nation. If he proves capable, the future will be forever altered.
When we ended last session, we had that very opportune moment when Byzantium invaded the Papal States. We joined with them and managed to defeat them navally as well as on land. We've completely sieged out their European holdings and are now finishing the last of the sieging of the Papal colonies in the Americas, primarily Argentina. We are still fighting our war in South America with the Papal States. We need to get these last few sieges. Castell will beat us to that siege up there too, but we will get this one. We need to take this big siege up here. I'm gonna move all of our artillery to fire on the fort. When we're done, we're gonna send a whole army down and see if we can fight them, push them out here. Castell has ended their war with the Papal States. We need to get a big battle here. They've got actually a rather large army. We need to be very careful. We'll take them there. Maybe we can get the reinforcement. Go, 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 go. We're defending in mountains. This is big. Knock out that army. We'll meet up with our other forces in Sora, and then we'll march on the Peruvian capital here again. The fall of Kyoto. Oh, the Yusugai won their war of the Hosokawa. Oh, that's big. Yeah, because they're allied to the Chagatai, aren't they? They are. They called in the Chagatai to beat the Hosokawa. Oh my gosh. Yeah, our allies in Asia are looking really good here. Let's send another diplomat. Make sure they don't forget about us here while we're a little bit absent from Asia. 70,000 revolutionaries just popped in Sardinia. All right, we got to take a piece here. We got to deal with that. We got the majority of Sicily, and we got a couple provinces in North Africa. I was hoping we get colonial land, but the crisis currently ongoing in Sardinia is way too important and pressing to deal with. A mission too, build manufactories. Wonderful. 5,000 ducats. That'll help with our prestige deficit. Holy crap. All right, we can pay off our loans immediately. We're going to land our army in Cagliari and march north right after. It'll be a while. They have to take out the fort in Sassari. Revolutionary Rome. Oh my God. Byzantium went with the revolution. Consul Adrianus of revolutionary Byzantium. Europe's two greatest powers just went revolutionary. That is insane. Even Castella, Britain and France, they couldn't fight Bavaria alone, let alone Byzantium. We can contend their fleet, but still. The Yusugai formed Japan as well because they took Kyoto. Oh, wow. Yeah, Hosokawa's days are numbered. Japan is now officially formed, and we're allies with them too. If this was any other king during a time like this, I'd be thinking we're about to throw in the towel. But I gotta say, for anyone to be leading us right now, King Solomon is that guy. Of all the times for us to get a strong king, we got it right when we needed it. Our heir is an embezzler? Oh, come on. Well, our son's not gonna be very good. We gotta get through the hard times now with Solomon. Counter-revolutionaries in Corsica. The subversive ideals of the Bavarian Revolution have taken hold in Corsica, perverting the natural order of things. However, right-thinking members of nobility will not accept this state of affairs without a fight. We're actually going to be working with the nobles. I never thought I'd see the day. Let's catch that army before they meet up with the rest of them. Yorubaland is preparing to declare war on us. Golden Age. Here we go. We can't hide behind this little fortress wall here in Bona. I'm gonna grow the army too. I'm gonna take this battle. We don't know if we'll get another chance like this where their troops may be not united. If Biscar can actually complete building that fort, that would be so big for us. Hold on, can I pull this off? I'm gonna try something dangerous here. Seymundo Alfieri is gonna lead this battle. We stack wipe them. No, they're reinforcing. Oh, they're bringing 100,000. Let's retreat past the fort line here. Try and get some of our men to reinforce, and then we're gonna go in again, I'd say. We have the money for mercenaries. I'm gonna hire some. It's worth it, I'd say. Big. Oh, split it. Come on. Go, 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 go. Take small victories here. They're gonna reinforce. Oh my God, we got it! Huge! Go, 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 go! Our military high command has done some reforms, I would say. We've killed 300,000. Let's just recuperate, let's rebuild, let's wait until they hit us again. There's no reason to do anything else right now. Start knocking out some of their fleets here. We're in business. Here comes Lombardy too. I guess they've decided that we actually have a chance of winning. We're going in. All right, I'm following you. Oh, they're just gonna, what? Jesus. Lombardy just stat wiped that whole army. I'm gonna get on forced march here. We're gonna try and maneuver. If Lombardy can knock out that army, actually, oh, damn. They're gonna lose this, aren't they? I don't think we'll get there in time. Oh, losing. Come on, come on. Nope. I'm going for it. Let's time this right. Come on. Got there, get there. Come on, reinforcements. But yeah, we're gonna get it. Huge. All right, we pushed them out of North Africa again successfully. We really have to watch our manpower here, so I'm just gonna wait. We're just gonna keep letting them come to us, and we'll let Lombardy do the work. They still have a lot of men left here. They have a lot of men left, and we don't have much manpower. This is risky. Let them take the sieges. Let them get confident. Let's get behind our fort line. We should have a fort in... Yes, we have built a fort in Biskra now, too. That's big. We'll wait behind the fort line, and then we're gonna try and do what we did before. Divide and conquer here. Those are the allies, or the vassal of Yorubaland. We're gonna knock them out. Lombardy's going. We're going all in here. All right, the Battle of Susa. Another very definitive battle here. Let's go. They're all inning. Come on, get the reinforcements. Good roll. We got it. Oh, we got it. Huge. Let's take the last of them there. It's mountains, but I think we win this. We do? Maybe. Come on. I'll read that in a minute. We are gonna get this. Overwhelming odds in the mountains. Oh my gosh. The revolutions. The Corsican Constitution. Inspired by Enlightenment thinkers, Pasquale Paoli drafted a constitution for independent Republic of Corsica in 1755. Sponsored by Great Britain. Of course. Paoli not only managed to drive the Genoese off the line, actually this is historic I think, but also reorganized the government into a functioning state complete with a university and its own mint. Although the Republic would fall to France in 1769, it is historic, Paoli's reforms advanced the island significantly, and international recognition of the Corsican people as a distinct culture. That is really cool, but very inopportune. 30,000 revolutionaries in Corsica. Lombardy just had a revolution. They're gonna fall to the revolutionary movement if we don't help them here. Only almost 200,000 revolutionaries in Lombardy besieging Empress Agnes. We cannot allow them to fall here. We're gonna make the peace here. We can't abandon Lombardy. We don't have the men to sustain this war. And we cannot allow one of our few remaining allies to fall to revolution. For Europe's sake and for our own sake. We're gonna take war reparations. I want to take as much money as we can carry. Given the war is over, we have actually managed to defeat Jerusalem, a war declared against us. I'm sure no one in Europe thought that we would win that. I'm sure the king doubted even his own abilities and that of our military. Roleplay-wise, that's also a very big moment for us, right? Our military, for really the last 400 years on land, has been the laughingstock of Europe. Although our admiralty and our navy has won battle after battle, taking on the greatest fleets in the world, I don't think we won a major land battle in the first 300 years of EU4, continuing to cement the legacy of King Solomon IV as a very capable and strong leader, which he is. We'll send our troops to Venice by way of boat then, is what we'll do here. Castella proclaimed a hegemony. What did they proclaim? They lost their naval hegemony, and they took economic hegemony. Wow. And then the military one was taken by the Chagatai. That makes a lot of sense. 2 out of the top 5 most powerful countries in the world now have revolutionary governments. Fatimids in Egypt, Maharashtra in India, Yorubaland. Among some of our nobles, it has become increasingly fashionable to spend time on experimentation and philosophy. Some have begun to form regular discussion groups, book clubs, while others use letters to correspond with other inquisitive minds. One such group has contacted our king asking for patronage and support. They insist that such endorsement would bring great benefits to the king in the near future. We'd support those sorts of things. We're a very modern man, a modern king. They want 3,000 ducats for their discussion group? What are they doing? Let's make the crossing. The first of the revolutionaries we have fought here, and we are going to absolutely destroy them outside the gates of Milano. Fantastic. Let's follow that up with another. Another taken out. Lotharingia is also intervening to help here.
Imagine todas as conquistas surpreendentes que as mentes brilhantes da minha nação realizarão.
Byzantine Brazil declared a war of independence. Who's supporting them? Revolutionary Bavaria supported Brazil's independence. Bavaria and Byzantium are fighting. Oh my gosh. And they got declared war on by the Fatimids. It's just like 2 dramatically different revolutionary groups in charge in Bavaria and Byzantium. I mean, I guess due to cultural and maybe like, ideological differences, they're just, they followed the same movement of revolution, but they took dramatically different directions. All right, our General Seimundo Alfieri will lead our men, our greatest general who saw us to victory against Jerusalem. He will lead the expedition back towards Asia. King Solomon promised a return to Asia to continue our colonial ambitions. We'll land in Oman. We'll take their territories once more in the Papua Island. The rapid pace of technological change is beginning to have a profound effect on the very organization of society. The invention of the steam engine, which was in Cagliari, as well as the atmospheric engine, which was in Cagliari, the use of coke and iron products and new mechanized manufacturing equipment allows for unprecedented economies of scale, bringing about a massive increase in worker productivity. Further inventions are helping to greatly ease the transportation of large volumes of goods, with global trade as interconnected as never before. Factories can both draw on raw materials from and sell the resulting manufactured goods to market around the world, bringing in unimaginable riches for their owners. Meanwhile, the field of agriculture, new practices such as crop rotation and the use of enclosures has similarly increased production, meaning that fewer workers are needed to work the same area of land, leading many to abandon their homes and settle in the growing industrial cities. A new world is being born, one in which the ambition and the rich shall dominate society as never before.
Que Deus me conceda esses últimos desejos. Paz e prosperidade para o Brasil.
Brazil formed. Oh my gosh, we had Brazil form. They won their revolutionary war with the help of Bavaria. Not only did they take all of the Byzantine colony, they also took lands in mainland Europe. I'm sensing a lot of spite in that peace treaty, I'm gonna be honest. Wow, they're allied with revolutionary Bavaria now too. Grand Consul, it's a republic, Brazil. I mean, they're sieged out by the Fatimids. We've got no manpower, and they've still got over 500,000 manpower. This is a very opportune movement to actually take southern Italy, though. We had never had an opportunity like this. We probably never will again, too. Lombardy is also going after southern Italy, it looks like. In a meeting in Sassari, given good counsel by both the Admiralty and the generals of the land forces, as well as, of course, listening to the advice of the burghers, Solomon is a man known for many things, but foremost, is that he does not back down from the opportunities history grants him. Despite the dangers, despite the poor position of the kingdom, he knows that this is not an opportunity we will get again, and as such, has decided to take his nation into war and to take on once allies and now enemies in Byzantium.
Έφνη αναφυρική με ο Θεός, ως Κρήτη Ρωμανίαν συμπίπτην, ήμι Ιαν της συμφοράν.
See if we can catch them at a port here. We did. Trade ships only, though. Their main fleet, I think, is in port still. They've got a lot of heavy ships somewhere, but we have not spotted it yet. We're gonna land in Cosenza, and let's take as much as we can here. If we can go north to Salerno. Lithuania and Castella went to war of Byzantium too. We got in just in time. This is turning into a partition. Let's drop our fleet in Crete and make sure we get that. We're gonna land in Greece next. See how this goes. We're gonna take it. All right, we did just contend a large portion of no, that was the whole Byzantine fleet in the Mediterranean. 50 heavy ships and 160 galleys, which we did win in combination with a number of other navies here. The Byzantine fleet is gone. Say Cephalonia, and then bring the rest of our forces across so we have an army that can take them here. I'm gonna send a detachment to take Rhodes and Cyprus as well. Another admiral for that as well, Pignatelli. Out of the Naval Academy of Sassari comes nothing less than a protege. Bernat Pignatelli is, to simply put it, about as perfect of an admiral as you can get. He is a 6.666. Holy crap. Let's take some of these sieges in the north if we can get them. No, they're all being taken by the other powers. This might be the time to send the Navy back to Asia too, honestly. Like we are looking very good here. We'll combine the Grand Company with our task force here in Bizerta, and then we'll send them to land in Papua and then go after the rest of their whole growth of the Corsica glass industry. Corsica has always had some local production of forest glass, but with the advances in glass production of late, this province has grown into a promising center of local business. Given the right support, glass could rise to be a main export of the area. Interesting. We'll take the gold, we'll take Crete, and we'll take 2 provinces in mainland Italy. Not bad to walk away from here. Revolutionary Byzantium. They tell us of the end of a revolution. The forces of the Fatimids have utterly vanquished the Byzantine revolutionary army. As idealists are rounded up mercilessly, the silent majority has turned to dusting off their old monarchist symbols.
Αξίεις τίποτα λιγότερο από του πολέμου. Αλλά εν το άφθονο ελέη μου, σύντομος νικήσω πάρα πολύ.
Wow, they're back. There are now 2 claimants on the title of Third Rome, the heirs to Rome, Brazil and Byzantium, which is no longer revolutionary. They've gone back to being a kingdom, also led by a monarch named Antonio. The Borgians are back. They put the heirs of Genghis Khan back on the throne. Oh, that is sick. They had forces waiting for us. Are you kidding me? The Battle of Asmat. Only artillery under the command of Seymunder Alfayeri. My God, he is a legend. Nothing but artillery in the jungles of Papua New Guinea took on a force almost 3 times his size. Those soldiers are going to be telling the story of that battle for their whole lives, I think, to their children and grandchildren in mainland Oman. I'm gonna do a little risky here, and I'm gonna go ahead and push into Oman. They only have 40,000 soldiers. We might be fine if we're careful. As much as we can load onto our ships, and we will end the War of Oman. That only leaves the Pang, who we're still at war with.